Hi everyone, we're So Dynamite. I'm Calvin.
I'm Tanya.
And we are here to answer your questions. We received a few, so we're deciding to answer those now. You're going to get a perspective from Tanya, the intuitive healer, and myself as the master coach. So without wasting any more time, Tanya, read the first question.
All right. How do you keep yourself centered, unaffected by others' negative or toxic energy in the environment that you can't easily remove yourself from? For example, the workplace or a household. How do you quiet the what ifs and the doubt when trying to move forward on your path or starting a new project? Is that your intuition trying to warn you? So she's got a couple different questions. We're going to first attack the how to center yourself with the negative people or toxic energy that you can't remove yourself from.
From my standpoint, I see this as it's an old school trick of taking your time, almost if you can think of an actor preparing themselves for a scene. You want to take that time to take deep breaths. If you know you're going to go into a hostile environment, there is what people say, creating a protective bubble around yourself, or Eastern medicine philosophy has what they call the iron shirt. So if you can close your eyes and picture yourself putting on an iron shirt, you can still go through your day, do the things that you need to accomplish during the day, but with your iron shirt, all that negative energy just bounces off of you and you stay protected as your positive self.
Okay, so I'm going to tune in, and the first thing I am seeing is to look at the energy that these people are giving you. I'm being shown there may be some mirrored effects, like if you're feeling a little funky inside or having your own negative party in your head, that they're kind of mirroring that. They may not be saying the same things or doing the same things, but I'm being shown that there is a smidge of the mirroring of what you're already saying in your head. The other thing that I'm being shown is also the protective bubble. I'm being shown Archangel Michael, who is the angel of protection. Look him up so that you can have a visual and imagine him with his big angel wings surrounding you and protecting you from the other people's energy. The other thing, last thing that I'm being shown is for you to pump yourself up or recognize where your energy state is before you go into the situation, so you can kind of gauge where you're sitting before you know that you're going to go into work with some funky coworkers. So if you're kind of at the medium place, you've got to do something to raise your own vibration so it doesn't affect you. You're not on the same plane with them. So it's not like they're bringing you down. You're just in a different space, so it's not affecting you. So watch a cat video or listen to some music that you love singing in the car on your way to work, or if you're at home, same thing, go hibernate in the bathroom and watch some silly videos and get yourself in a higher vibration. So to the question of how do I quiet the what ifs and the doubt when I'm trying to move forward in my path or a new project?
For this one, the what ifs, that's kind of your subconscious mind creating that, the self-doubt. I wouldn't necessarily say it's your intuition. That is just, you're probably stepping outside of your comfort zone, and that is just your inner body protection who wants to keep you comfortable and safe. So whenever you're starting to do a project or something that's stretching your abilities or stretching you outside of your comfort zone a little bit, your subconscious mind always, what if, all those fears start to come up. And that is just a way for your body to make sure that you're safe in what you're doing. As long as you're confident in your abilities, you're very prepared in what you're about to accomplish, and your mental state is where it should be. Like the knowing that it is something that you should take on and it's going to make you a better person in the end, just stick with that and don't worry about the what ifs. As you get into the project, all that stuff will start to diminish. It's just a internal fear that we have of when we're starting to stretch ourselves out a little bit. I wouldn't necessarily say it's your intuition.
Okay, so for me, it's funny. I was like getting all this stuff, this energy as Calvin was talking. So I do feel like you've got to connect more into your intuition on in a quiet time. So journaling more and asking yourself the questions: is this fear-based, or is this truly not a direction I need to be going in? And when you're allowing yourself to sit in that quiet space and journal, the answers are going to come. The other thing is also checking in with where your own energy sits. Like if you are feeling kind of funky, that's going to throw up all those flags of like, this isn't going to work, that isn't going to work. So you need to gear yourself more into the positive activities that you actually like doing, so that it's raising your vibration and the self-doubt isn't going to be as loud. But definitely journal is what I'm being shown to write out, like figure out also what the baby steps are for you to go to the next step with a project or new thing that you're wanting to do. And the last thing that I'm being shown for you is to do some yoga. And then journal. Like sometimes, not every time, you don't need to do yoga, but I'm being shown that there's something about moving the energy and twisting, like doing twisting postures, like where you're twisting at your belly button to wring out anything that is blocking you with starting something new. Because I do feel like you do have a strong intuition. So yes, you have listened to it in the past and it has moved you forward. But in this situation, I feel like it's part of it is like maybe where you're sitting, your own energy is sitting, so the self-doubt is louder. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for tuning in to, well, before actually we close out, do you have one more thing you want to say?
Just the thing that kept coming up for me is I feel like you are a very positive person, so stay that way. Like Tanya said, if you're very intuitive, you're positive about who you are as a person, and you believe in your skills, trust in that.
Yeah, we all go through the ups and downs of where sometimes we're not as tip-top in our positive flow. So, don't beat yourself up or feel bad that you're not always in that uppity place. It's just part of a transition or transformation that you're going through. So the more that you can keep yourself in that high vibrating place, the better you will be.
Thanks for your question.
And thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And if some part of this resonates with you, then you go out and watch those cat videos, or do the yoga, or take the baby steps, put the protective bubble in. We definitely are wanting to give this gift to all of those that resonate with the questions that come in. That's why we're doing this show. So thank you again so much for watching, and share it and send somebody our way if you think that this would be great for them.
I don't know why the cat videos are so funny to me.
They are funny.
Microphone check, microphone checker.
Hi. I'm not ready. We're asking you, no.
Microphone checker, 1, 2, 1, 2.